Sophie, thank you so much for joining me. How are you this evening?
God, that was quite an introduction, Daisy. I hope that I actually live up to the introduction, of course. No, it's a privilege to be here in sunny Sydney as well. I'm actually here in Australia, so very happy to be here.
Yes, it's absolutely wonderful to have you here and to be on the same continent instead of, on separate areas of the globe. Now, look, Sophie, I'm going to ask you, I guess, what's a fairly obvious question to start with, but it is nevertheless an important one. You're 21, you're a woman, and you're conservative. That is really not something you see very often, let alone in the public square speaking as fearlessly as you do. How have you managed to resist that relentless pull of left-wing doctrine that your generation is endlessly subjected to?
Well, I mean, I think my origin story is quite a strange one because not only am I a young woman who is conservative, I'm also extremely working class. I come from a working class community in a town called Thurrock in Essex in the UK, which you can probably tell by my accent, to be honest. And I'm also, so I was born deaf because I was born 2 months early. I have epilepsy and I'm neurodivergent as well. So I tick pretty much all of their boxes, which is why they hate me so much, to be honest with you, because I'm everything that they claim to be, actually disadvantaged. But no, I think, conservatism for me is all about ambition. And I think that's one of the most important aspects of politics for me, and conservative politics is about, it doesn't matter where you start in life, because, for me, to be quite honest with you, I went to one of the worst schools in the country. I really stood no chance, let's be honest, in the grand scheme of things, of what you think. But to have ambition and to be able to, it doesn't matter where you start, it matters where you end up, and that you really, if you put your mind to it, you can do anything, no matter what cards that you've been dealt with in life. And that to me is what sums up conservative politics, is that aspiration, it's that drive to want to do more and do better for you. The left see me as a token, they see me as a victim, they see me as someone who, should just end up working in KFC for the rest of their life. And that's not what I wanted for myself. I was dealt the hand, the cards that I was dealt with when I was young, but I've tried my best, at least, despite the many challenges that I faced and continue to face, to make something of myself, and then to also, help other people. Because people in working class communities, we're not victims. We want to do more, we want to work hard, and we want to create a better life for ourselves and our children. And that to me is what conservatism is, and anything other than that is not a life that I want to live.